Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Canadian Retro. I've got another pickups here for you and something I'm pretty sure that you'll be pretty excited about. I know I am. I'm super pumped to be able to get this, and I'll show you that at the very end. First things I'm going to show you though are a few pickups from thrifting, some sort of like treasure I guess I found in my car as well. But I'll start to get into all of that. There's lots of different things here that I really want to show you. So first thing here, not really wanting to show you this, but it was kind of an impulse buy. I didn't really know what I was picking up, but I thought it was interesting looking enough, and it's this adapter for Guitar Hero on Tour. I didn't realize it at the time. I thought it was some sort of like weird adapter for a GBA kind of thing, and I just like, okay, that's kind of cool. And when I grabbed it, I kind of paid for it. It was $3. I don't know, I probably shouldn't have grabbed that, but at the same time, you know, you live and learn, and I learned something new, so I guess it was a $3 lesson. That being said, I also picked up the Incredible Hulk on the GBA, which isn't like a super highly regarded game. Paid $3 for it. You know, nothing crazy, but it is a beat 'em up and something I didn't have in the collection, I'm pretty sure already, so I decided to grab it. The next one here is a title that I have grabbed before, but the label on it's not so great. This one is an upgrade, so this is why I bought this one for $4, and that is Fortress of Fear on the GBA, which is the Wizard and Warriors game, or not on the GBA, sorry, on the original Game Boy. So that's pretty cool right there. The reason why I said that GBA slip up is because the next thing I actually found when I was changing out the indicator light, or rather the turn signal light in my car, I'd blown, and I was sort of digging around back there putting in a new bulb, and I found this basically beside this spare tire, and that is a Super Mario Advance 4 or Super Mario Brothers 3. I had bought this years ago, and it had basically sat in my car for years, and when I had picked this up, I wondered where it went. I thought maybe I dropped it in the parking lot at the store kind of thing, accidentally getting into my car or something, and it turns out it was actually sitting there for years, so it had a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I had to clean it massively because it basically was exposed to the elements, you know, in the car, and there was just like stuff caked inside it and everything, and luckily it still works, so that's pretty cool right there. And I can't remember what I paid for that because it was years ago when I got it, but nice little refind right there. The other day I was, you know, scoping around the thrift shops. Obviously I just picked this up right here. It's a Sony universal remote, so it's pretty cool. I bought it for $6. I think they go for like 20 or so, but I always thought this might be interesting to have, and it works on a variety of different Sony TVs, which is really nice, and actually works on a bunch of different TVs and has these like big chunky buttons. I just thought it was like super cool looking because you don't usually see remotes like that, so I grabbed that, and that was $6, and I think I got a discount on that. I might have got $1 off on that. Next thing I'll show you here, because it's always dongle mania here on Canadian Retro channel, that's for sure. And I picked up a couple of dongles here for the Wii. The last pickup video that I showed you, I picked up a bunch of dongles. I already sold 2 of them, basically made about $70 off of them. So these 2 will go up as well. These probably will net me, you know, a nice $50 for the game fund, which pays for little mistakes like this that I pick up sometimes, you know. So that's pretty cool right there. Also something really cool, and I already have these cables, but I'll have to see which ones are sort of in the best shape because I'll end up using these, that's for sure. And for $3.99 I pick up these Monster original Xbox cables. So if you see these, they're pretty good. I think they go for about $40 or $35 or $40 online, and they're pretty solid and quality cables, obviously Monster branded. So when you see these, make sure you grab those. And again, like I said, I got those for $4, so pretty rad right there. Also at the same time, as picking those up, I picked this up as well, and that is just like a green Halo edition Xbox controller for the 360, and I haven't really like opened the bag up or anything. As you can see, I paid $6 for that, but I didn't have this color already, so I decided to grab it, and it's a pretty cool looking controller, that's for sure. Thumbsticks feel good, all the button action is pretty nice on it, so pretty sweet. And I wasn't able to check out the battery compartment, but it looks pretty good, and it's like really clean. I mean, there's no goo in it or anything like that, so really nice find there. I think for $6, well worth it. Moving right along, I picked this up, which really isn't video game related, but I did want this for the longest time, but I wasn't about to pay the $60 price tag that this was going for. It's probably gone down since it came out, but I wanted to read it when it first came out, and this is the Walking Dead Compendium 3, so I have the first 2 and now I have the 3rd one. My other ones I bought at retail, and I was hoping like to avoid having to do that for this one, so I finally found this one, and it was, I kid you not, $1. It was like $1.40 something, I think, for this. Maybe it was $1.25, I'm not sure, but it was like just a little bit over $1 that I paid for that. So really good, better than trying to buy it and having it shipped here, because it does weigh a ton, as is, kind of thing. Also at a Value Village, I picked up this, which I paid pretty much more than I normally would pay for it, but I didn't have it in the collection already, so I thought I'd go for it. And it's called Obscure the Aftermath. On the Wii, obviously, here, and it ended up being, like, with taxes and everything, about $9. So it started off as $8, but when you get up in those prices in Canada, you end up having to pay the tax on it. So when you're paying tax on $8, it ends up being just over $9. So pretty nice right there, though. Anyways, you know, survival horror kind of idea on the Wii. So I thought I would definitely go for it. It kind of gives you like a Resident Evil slash like Silent Hill sort of vibe to it. So I'm pretty pumped about that. And like I said, did not have that in the collection. I'm wanting to check that one out. It looks pretty cool. The other day I picked this up, which is kind of neat as well, which is the Street Fighter Pixel Pals Akuma. And I don't really see a whole lot of these online, but the ones I have seen are ranging around, I think, like $40 or so. I picked it up for $6, so pretty nice find right there, and it's never been taken out of this box. It's pretty much in great shape, just like maybe the minorest little bits of wear here and there on it, but otherwise pretty cool little addition to the collection, and really nice from Street Fighter. Then the last thing I picked up, which again is not really, well, it's not actually the second last thing I picked up, but this is pretty cool as well, and this is Transformers Prime Beast Hunters, and this is Archie or something, or Arky, I'm not really sure, I don't know a whole lot about it, but it's $4, and this goes for really a decent amount. I'm basically going to flip this, or if someone's interested in doing a trade for this, it's fine. Just be under the understanding that the box is like pretty much beat, so I'd pretty much consider this not really like in collector's shape. I mean, the insides are perfect, the figure's perfect, the Transformer's perfect, everything in there's fine. It's like all brand new, but it's just the packaging's like fairly beat up, and all the edges are worn, and like there's little bends and stuff in it. So that part of it, not so great, but at the same time, even loose, this goes like maybe like $30 or so. So, you know, hopefully I can make some recouping on that. And that's really what I've been doing lately, because I've been funding different things. The next thing I'll show you here, which is pretty cool, is my final pickup. And I picked up one of these earlier in the, a couple weeks ago, just after my last video. But this is the one that I really wanted, so I ended up paying $40, and I'll show you it right now. So here it is. This is the Sony Trinitron. This is a 72-incher, so that's pretty neat right there. Really nice TV. This one is the, I believe the model number is KV or 27FS120 or something to that effect. I can't remember the exact number that it is, but this is the one that I was after. I've been searching for this. Very make and model. This one's a great TV. It has the composite outs. It's got, you know, S video. It's got component video. It's got everything, not HDMI, but you know, so now I have myself a nice CRT TV. It barely fits into this nook. It actually sticks out a little bit of it, and you can see down below I also picked up a nicely hideous 1980s-ish chest, basically, to put it on. So I thought that would fit the aesthetic really nicely for a CRT TV, even though they're probably from different eras. Obviously, this is like an early 2000s maybe television, or maybe late 90s, early 2000s. But it's pretty amazing, and let's just see how it looks and everything. Obviously, it's going to look a little strange on the camera, but we'll see how things go here. The reason why I wanted to get it was for its capabilities of you know, playing games like Duck Hunt, which is also on this cartridge, but you know, that kind of thing, and just to have that authentic experience. Now we're playing through the composite videos here, so there's nothing really, you know, too spectacular looking right as of yet, but maybe I should stop talking and play a little better. But cool nonetheless anyways. Like, I'm pretty happy with it, and it seems to be in great shape. The only thing that is a little bit out of whack with it would be this right here. There's a little bit of a crack right here on it, but other than that, it's pretty good to go. And I'm just gonna finish off this level, and you can kind of get a look at it, all of its not HD glory. I also do have to play around with some of the settings on this, obviously, because I think there's probably better ways of making it look, but right now it looks pretty decent. But yeah, that composite out kind of video, or yeah, composite out doesn't look that great on it. But at the same time, I will be able to hook that up, I believe, with SCART cables later. I've got all the stuff ordered in, and I'm basically bringing that through to that. So that's everything I got for you this time around. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do feel free to thumbs up the video, comment down below, and I'll see you all later.